Hey guys, it's Deja. Welcome back to another episode of Twin Mom Diaries. And for today's episode, we have a little grocery haul. As you can see, groceries are just delivered. I got them at the door, so I'm gonna bring everything in and I'll show you everything I got. I'll show you kind of how I meal plan for the week and what my plan is for that. So I'll go over all that with you and how much I paid, budgeting, and all that stuff. So let's get to it. All right guys, here is everything that I had ordered for this week. It's a lot. I do order groceries every week and I try to stay around the $250 mark, and I think I spent $254 on this, so I try to stay at that, like just around that or under if I can. But this is everything I got for this week, so let's go ahead and go through it. I know it's a lot and I did try to like categorize it so I can go through really quickly, but I'll show you what we got. Okay, so first before we start, let me go ahead and tell you the things I'm planned on making this week. So for meal planning, I normally pick 3 meals a week that I make, and then I might have like one extra like quick item. But that's kind of how I do it. So I'll go on Pinterest or whatever, and I'm like, okay, these are the 3 meals we're gonna for sure have this week, and I have something easy like a frozen pizza, or if I'm gonna make the pizza fresh, or like whatever it is, hot dog, hamburgers, something that's easy and quick to make that's not gonna take like too much time. All right, so for this week, I am going to be making, let me show you. Gotta pull my Pinterest so I can show you the pictures, of course. And I can also link these recipes down if you think that you like want to be interested in making it. Let me see if I can pull it up. So for the meals I'm making for this week, I am doing, first one is, it's a slow cooker chicken shawarma, and it looks like this. This is the first thing I'm making. It looks really good. I haven't made it before. It is a new item I'm making, but Maxime was like, oh, he wanted chicken shawarma because we had it. We picked it up, I think a week ago. We were out one day on the weekend. He wanted to go to a Mediterranean restaurant. He had chicken shawarma. So he asked me to make it. So I'm gonna try to do that. And then I'm going to be making this honey pepper chicken mac and cheese. That is the second one. So I'm for sure making that, and that looks delicious. I'm so excited to make this. And then the third meal I'm gonna be making, which is like our easy meal, is gonna be hamburgers and french fries for this week. And then I also have just like little stuff. So like I have some chicken nuggets here, like it's easy throw for the boys. And then I have like meat for sandwiches. So that's like our other easy meal. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through this so you can get a clear like image of everything we've got here. So I have these little dinosaur nuggets, which these I switched to recently. They are made in Canada. It says like they're all natural, no antibiotics, no artificial flavor, and things like that. And the boys love these. So I think they're, better than like the, the other name brand that's like, processed and stuff. But the boys love them. They're good. I've also tried them. I like them. And I think there's even a bigger box than this. And this one is what, 35 ounces? So that will last you a week. I got french fries. Like I said, I'm gonna do hamburgers and french fries for one of our quick and fast meals this week. So I got these Arby's fries, which I love. They taste so good. The boys like them too. Pineapple juice. This is gonna go with that chicken dish, that honey chicken with the pasta. I need pineapple juice for that. As of milk, I got 3 milks, which we will definitely go through in a week because we go through a lot of milk. Next we have Parmesan cheese. Like I said, I'm doing that pasta, so I need all the cheeses to go along with that. Mozzarella, Colby Jack, Parmesan. I got some vegetables here. The boys like carrots, but I believe these Maxime wanted because he wants to do some juicing. I got cucumber for salad. I also did get a few salad packs, so I normally try to get at least 1 or 2 of these, but I also do make my own salad, so I got like cucumber and tomato and stuff to my own salad as well. This creamer, guys, I cannot say it enough because this is so good. This silk oat creamer, and it's the oatmeal cookie. This will change your life. This is amazing. I have switched to this. It's the only kind I will use now. I used to use like the Coffee Mate, or what's the other brand? Delight, International Delight, but I am switched to only this one. Oatmeal cookie. Amazing. I got us some lemonade, heavy cream for that pasta, like I said again. Blueberries are on sale, so I went ahead and got some blueberries. Maxime wanted Greek yogurt. I don't really like Greek yogurt. The boys probably won't eat it, but Maxime likes Greek yogurt, so that's for him. I got deli meat for sandwiches. This is a private selection brand from Kroger. And I don't know if I said, but yes, I get my groceries delivered from Kroger. Some lettuce And I got some butter. And also a quick note, if you have seen, I want to thank you guys all for voting. If you did vote on my poll for our little spin-off channel that I'm gonna be doing with the boys for our cooking channel. And so we're gonna be doing something very soon. I got butter and some other fun things. I let the boys pick what we're gonna make. So we're actually baking something that they decided, and I'm so excited to get that series started. All right, so back to groceries. We got these Activias. The boys will tear these up. We actually all drink them and they're so good. So got 2 of those. We always get our fruits here. These are our main fruits that we'll get every week no matter what. So I got blueberries, but that's just because it's on sale. But our main stuff is oranges, apples, bananas, and we will go through all that in a week. I also have some onions here, red onion, regular yellow onion that I need. Paper towels. We don't always get this every week, but we were almost out. And I use the Brownie brand. I used to use the Bounty, but I found that these are just as good. They're cheaper, and most times there's always a coupon for them, but I also like it's the Terra Square because I feel like we use so many, and I used to kind of cut our paper towels anyway to get them like in the square shape anyway. So this is just so nice. It's already like that, and they work very well. So definitely check out this Brownie brand if you haven't yet. We already went out the fruit. I have snacking tomatoes here because I like to do salad with that. Panko breadcrumbs, that is for our chicken tender pasta dish that I'm doing. I like to do pancakes on the weekend, also during the weekday too if the boys will ask me. So we have this Pearl, it's the Pearl milling company that I like to use, and I use the buttermilk one, but it's the just add water, so it's super easy to make. I have that pasta that I'm using for that dish. Cranberries, because the boys love some cranberries in their oatmeal in the mornings. So does Maxime. We have some vanilla abstract that I'm gonna need for our baking. We are out of paprika, which I needed, so got some of that, as well as some lemon juice. Here is our meat. I have chicken thighs here and chicken breast, a large pack of chicken breast here. It's a family pack. So that's for our meals. This large eggs I get is 60 eggs, and I think this is a great deal. I did the calculation, and it's cheaper for me to get the 60 egg carton all at one time than getting like, you know, 2, you know, like small, you know, regular cartons of eggs. But we don't get this every week. We definitely don't eat this many eggs, but this will be like every, what, maybe 3 weeks I'll need to order new eggs, but this lasts us quite a while, and it's great. And it's really nice that it's double stacked. They keep it really nicely packed, so I rarely get eggs damaged when they do deliver this. I think maybe once or twice I had like eggs cracked, and I just put it in and they refund me. Next we have Cheerios. The boys always get Cheerios. This is something I get every single week because they will tear these up. And then for the Fruity Pebbles, this is a little hint, hint, wink, wink to our baking episode coming up soon. We're gonna be using these Fruity Pebbles to make the item they decided on, as well as some marshmallows. So if you wanna go ahead in the comments and give me a little guess on what we're making, go ahead and do that, and tune in for the episode soon. I said we're doing hamburgers, so I just have some hamburger buns, and then I have our regular wheat bread. This one's a sugar-free one, which I try to always get. I get the whole wheat sugar-free one because we go through bread. And I'm saying we will go through all 3 of these loaves in a week. We will tear up some bread. The boys are always asking for sandwiches, turkey sandwich, peanut and jelly sandwich. So definitely go through a lot of that. And then the last item here is a watermelon. And look at the boys, they're so cute. Oh, it disappeared. Look at the boys, they're so cute when they're little babies. And then a watermelon because that was on sale. So that is everything. This is our order. All right, guys, so here are our groceries for the whole week. All of this. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I get my groceries delivered from Kroger every single week, and we just get delivered straight to the house because I just found it easier. I used to do their little pickup before they offered delivery, which was nice as well, but since they offer delivery, we pay. I think they have it's called Boost. They have a little program where you get like same day or next day, and you just pay the yearly fee, and you can just order groceries whenever. And for us personally, it just works out easier than me trying to, you know, load the boys up. If I'm doing a pickup order, gotta load them up, you know, when we get home, unload the car and all that stuff. It's just easier for them to leave it. They come here, they drop it right at the door, and some of them are really nice and offer to bring it in too. So it's just a really convenient thing for me because the boys have a lot of energy and it's a lot running into the store with them. We will go to the store if we gotta run in and get, like, you know, 2-3 items here, or we need something quick. I'm like, okay, we're gonna run to Publix, we're gonna run to Kroger, whatever. And it's fine, but the boys can be a lot sometimes. I couldn't imagine doing like this whole amount of shopping trip with them. That would be insane. So that's for that. So when it comes to grocery shopping, like I said, I'm trying to spend about $250 a week. And this is me after cutting it down, because I used to spend between 300 and let's say 330. I was spending that much each week, and we were like, okay, we got a budget, we got to cut down, and I have been able to get it down to around 250 for the last, I would say 5-6 months now. So it's been really good. I've been really good at, you know, picking up the meals I'm gonna cook that week, items that I don't necessarily need. So I used to buy like Uncrustables for the boys. Now I just make them a regular peanut butter and jelly, and I have like a little teddy bear stamper so I can make my own Uncrustables. Used to get like yogurt pouches and stuff like that, but now I have my own reusable yogurt pouches, so I can just buy a big giant tub of yogurt and fill that up. So those are just some tricks there if you like looking to cut groceries, because I've definitely seen a significant change. It just, you know, thinking about, do I really need this, or what's another way I can like make this but do it cheaper. Also, let me know down below if you're like a meal prepper, or if you just kind of, you know, cook on the fly every day, or if you have to just, you know, kind of plan out, do you plan out what you're going to cook every day, or if you're going to, you know, just kind of plan out your whole week, because I'm definitely a plan out the whole week type of person. But I do have a friend who just kind of cooks every single day. So for me, when I'm cooking those 3 meals, those are going to last us like, let's say 2, maybe 3 days, and we can like space it out, and that just works for us, and I'll kind of like overlap so we don't have to be eating the same thing constantly. But that just works for us. So let me know what works for you. If you have any like other tips or anything like that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff loaded into the refrigerator, and I will see you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this grocery haul. Bye.